Sure. Yeah. We had a client that he sells a technology that can be used around the world by manufacturers who make electronic goods. Okay. And so the technology tells people what were popular purchases, in the last year or whatever time frame. So these manufacturers can look at, what could we make and sell that would be popular? And it grabs data from online sales, store sales, any place people are buying. And he noticed, he was very smart. He was watching his Google Analytics, and he noticed that he was getting a lot of people visiting from China, and he noticed that they were emailing him for answers to questions. And he thought, they can use my technology to get the information because it would make sense to them. I should probably add some translation, translate the emails so I can actually sell with them. And we went through a strategy talk, and I said, okay, what kinds of questions are they asked? And we boiled it down to about 5 types of questions. And I think I referred to this in my book, The Language of Global Marketing. But they want to know the problems that you can solve. How do they use you? What are alternatives? What's the pricing? And so I said, rather than translating each email, which is going to be expensive because it's got to be custom each time you go, we've already figured out they're answering standard questions. So why don't you answer those questions on a landing page? We can translate that. And then when people come to your site and they speak Chinese, they can navigate to that page and read more about it and then actually go through the purchase. He was like, that's a great idea. So we saved him money. We simplified the buyer's journey. And now he's able to sell to people that are searching from China.
Wow. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing.
There's another one that I can tell you about Korea. Yeah, it's a company that manufactures high-tech clothes. Mm-hmm. And they were competing for some business in South Korea. And they said, the meeting's going to be in English, but all the people that are going to be in the meeting are native Korean speakers. They said, we don't need an interpreter to help facilitate the conversation. But what do you think about translating our PowerPoint? I said, I think it's a brilliant idea. So we translated it for them. They went over. They did their presentation all in English, but the PowerPoint slides were in Korean. Guess who won that deal?
Wow.
They won that deal, and the client said that, they really appreciated that, they had a good product, but they appreciated they were the only ones who had translated their PowerPoint into Korean.
Yeah. When you make people understand in their own language, it creates a huge impact, and they will definitely they're going to buy it.
Yes. Yeah. Cause that's, marketing is all about connecting with your buyer. And if you make them feel comfortable, they're going to be warmer to you and want to work with you. It's about building those relationships.